Hi, I'm Jeff from DCT22 and here's my reflection video from the webinar that I attended last time entitled Introduction to Arduino Part 2. Yeah, so what have I learned? I learned from the webinar that Arduino is an open source programmable circuit board that can be integrated into different variety of projects from simple to complex. This board contains microcontroller which is able to program to sense or control object by responding to its sensor and inputs. Additionally, Arduino is very popular choices for student, project maker, and etc. that want to make an interactive project because of its flexibility and low cost. Also, since it is popular, you will find a bunch of projects on the internet that is interesting to make if you are starting or beginner in the world of Arduino. And also, when I was college, yeah, I'm college right now then. I mean, when I was first year, my professor told us that in the near future, we will need to make an Arduino Uno project. Since I have no background in engineering and my strand in senior high school does not align what I take right now in college, so I thought that Arduino Uno is the only circuit board that can be used. However, because of the webinar I attend to, learn that there's so much different board out there that can be used to a prototyping project. And there is Lilipad from Spark Fun that if you want to consider creating wearable devices or electronic project, you can use that. And also there is an Arduino Pro Mini if you want the wearable devices that have very small frame compared to other board. In addition, there is Raspberry Pi, Beagleboard, Pandaboard, Intel Galileo, Disdino, etc. So they have different. So there's so many board circuit out there that can be used, and the component that I mentioned are not different from each other. They are same to use, but in different situation of prototyping project. Arduino have an personal IDE and it's called Arduino Integrated Development Environment. This IDE is flexible and not complicated to understand the logic of it. It's not much different from programming language that used to know. Though it has have unique syntax, you can learn it in no time. To sum up, I learned that Arduino is necessary to a computer engineering student because in college days, you need to present and make prototype project based on Arduino that can be innovated or creating something new and develop which is can help us to live easily. So how can this topic will help me as a computer engineering student? This topic will help me as a computer engineering student by it will become my future reference if I ever make an Arduino project. This topic coverage what what should I know in starting Arduino since entitled Introduction to Arduino. Um, and since I'm new to this topic is very important to me. Also, this topic is very vital for me as a computer engineer, because in our curriculum they have um, they have need research to present a prototype project, and it is make Arduino or different boards. Also, it will become a helpful to me in the near future if I find a job related to developing Arduino project. So yeah, they have so many, uh, so they have many benefit of learning this Arduino and learning this topic. Moreover, this topic is fundamentally of starting Arduino since the title of Introduction to Arduino. So this is essential that help a lot in future reference. Overall, this topic will help me as computer engineering student, not only me but other branch of engineering. What other project you can do with the technology to mitigate into impact of climate change? Um, the other project that I can do with the technology to minimize or mitigate the impact of climate change is to creation of bike that can generate electricity, which can help reduce non-renewable sources. Since right now many of us have own bike because of pandemic, you can touch the device that can create an electricity to mechanical energy that came from the body of the user. This will give a small amount of electricity, so does not can light up of 1 hour of light. However, if you have many of those bike, a dozen of bike, can and you have a generator that can store an electricity, it can light up or power up the whole house or even barangay if you want. Joke, just kidding. But it can be. So this is one application that can help us to save the earth from its destruction. There are many things that can create that will help us to minimize the effect of climate change. You just need to think outside the box and to show helpful to everyone. Thank you.